ciel bleu vole en silence.
Don't go shopping without me. Don't go shopping without me. That's what I'm here for. As your fashion friend, I'm here to go shopping with you. I'm here to guide you away from some of the crazy items in stores and help you find the items that you're really going to love and really going to wear. So it's a crazy world out there. It's a crazy world out there. And there's some really crazy stuff in the stores right now. And they're coming for us. They're coming for us, right? So that's what this video is all about, how to pick the best items from your favorite stores and how to skip the crazy, weird, awkward, annoying, strange, like what were they thinking types of items in those stores. So if you're new here, my name is Netta. I'm a personal stylist. My whole focus is on helping you level up your style over 40. I'm also the founder of the Ageless Style program, where I have cheered over 5,000 women on to effortless everyday style. That's the focus of everything that I do here. And the focus of today's video is to help you shop more strategically and make the more modern choices that are really going to help you level up your wardrobe. Because where style begins, it begins in our closet and it continues at the store. And so you need that two-pronged approach. That's why I've been doing Closet Confidence, just finished the third round of Closet Confidence. You need both. You need to shop effectively and you need to buy the right items, and you also need to manage your wardrobe effectively. So today we're going to be talking about shopping, and we're going to be talking about how to shop your favorite stores in a strategic way and how to find the best items at those stores. So I polled my Facebook group, which is an international group and one I would definitely encourage you to join. I'm going to put the link in the description box. It's always in there. And I asked for, what are your favorite stores? And so these are the stores that came up. So I have a Canadian store here, a European store here, and an Australian store here, as well as a couple of American retailers. So really, hopefully something for everybody, and at least some guidance on wherever you're shopping and whatever part of the world you're shopping in. Hopefully these will offer you some guidance on the right types of items to be drawn to, and then the items to consider passing on. Because like I said, there are some doozies here. There really are. Okay, we're going to start with the European retailer that I chose, and it's KOS. So KOS is kind of affordable, minimal, cool, a little edgy, definitely more like a minimal thing. So KOS has its strong points and its not so strong points. So what to avoid at KOS? Let's start there. I want you to avoid the gargantuan, like mammoth, oversized styles at KOS. It's something that they're known for, is really creating these really huge, really shapeless styles that are very, very hard to wear. Now, a little oversized, a little slouchy, awesome, looks modern, looks cool. Mammoth, huge, swallowing you up, like you and your entire family can wear the shirt at the same time, maybe not as cool. So I would skip those, like this, huge off the shoulder, whatever shirt. It's mammoth. And I think these are called their voluminous culottes or something. They are really, really big. And then a shirt dress that is long and wide and shapeless. You know I love shirt dresses. This is going to be a really hard one to pull off. Instead, at KOS, they also have some really flattering options, including like modern ruching, modern draping, some really cool options. So this two-piece set, I think, is a great option. It's flattering, it's cool, it's interesting. If that's a color that works for you, like go for it. That's a really cool option. And then these like side tie ruche draped dresses, really beautiful, really flattering. These would especially be perfect on someone with a straighter waist. So someone who doesn't have a lot of shape in their hips and their waist, this would be just a beautiful, beautiful and really flattering option. So the colors have to work for you, but if those work for you, these are really some cool options from KOS. KOS also does accessories excessively well. They do just such a good job with accessories. Like their hats are incredible. So I love this gargantuan sun hat, which I told you is the way to get service at a pool, is you lay back and you put on a huge hat like this, and then you can't talk to anybody and everybody has to bring you drinks. This is the hat for that. I also really like this crochet bucket hat. I think that's really cool, but they have great accessories, great shoes, great bags. Always a great option at KOS. Okay, moving on to All Saints. This is a British retailer, and I wanted to put a nod to I've covered many other British retailers, but often I end up covering Boden, and I haven't talked about All Saints just as a brand before, and they have some really, really great pieces. So All Saints, one of the things that they're really, really known for, it's an edgy brand, it's a cool brand. they're really known for their leather jackets. Their leather jackets are just super, super iconic and cool. I chose this one because it's got gold hardware, and that can be hard to find on a leather jacket. So if you're a gold person and you want just the gold hardware on a leather jacket, this is just a really, really cool one. They also have a really nice tailored vest. I've seen a lot of oversized vests, which can be very hard to wear. This one is tailored and just absolutely beautiful. I would say jackets and completer pieces at All Saints are just, and that's one of the places that they excel. I also really like, I kind of feel like kimonos are coming back, but they do not look, kimonos are back, but they don't look like the kimonos of a few years ago, of course. They're longer. They're more like robes worn open. We're seeing a lot of them from brands like Free People. This is All Saints' answer to it, and I love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And it's a really cool way to add that light breezy layer and maybe add a little bit of flattery without, you know, the problem with the short kimonos, and I loved them and I wore them to death, is you know, where they land. Like, are they hitting you at the hips or are they hitting you at the waist? This is a long one, so you're not going to have that problem with it, and I just think it's a very cool one. And they also have a couple of great dresses. They do great graphic tees, and so I'm going to pop up a couple of my favorite items from All Saints here. Everything I'm talking about in this video is going to be linked in the description box below. Okay, now what do you avoid at All Saints? You avoid the sheer things. There's a lot of sheer stuff in stores, and sheer is just really hard to wear, and it's not at all versatile. And yes, you can wear it over a tank or you can wear it over a cami or whatever, but I just feel like most, like, sheer just for the sake of being sheer is not where it's at. Like, these tops are just completely see-through, and I don't know. I just don't think that this one is particularly is the best bet. They also have some weird, like, pieced together prints that are very circa 2000. And I don't know, maybe it's just me. I haven't wrapped my brain around these yet, but I just feel like this shirt is really busy and fussy and not that cute, not that cute. So I would skip all the sheer stuff at All Saints, and I would skip the weird pieced together patterns and prints. I saw this in dresses as well as tops like this. I just feel like those are, if you're drawn to them, just know that those are flash in the pan trends. They're going to be around for a second and then they're going to go out of style. And All Saints is not the least expensive place to be shopping, so I wouldn't buy these uber trendy pieces at a store like All Saints. Okay, next I want to talk about Canadian brand KOTN. I guess KOTN. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong, but this is a brand that came up. You know, they have the sustainable fabrics. They actually have something called the Cairo short, and I was born in Cairo, so I was like, oh, that's cool. So they have, you know, great Egyptian cottons and all sorts of, you know, beautiful fabrics, and that's what they're known for. The problem with a lot of these brands, however, is that they're like, we focus on the fabric, and then everything is really shapeless. So they do have a lot of oversized things. So let's talk about what I like at KOTN. I love their knits. Their knits are incredible. Like, their tanks are beautiful, beautiful fabric, high quality, like, you know, fair trade, checks all of those boxes. Love their tanks, love this beautiful knit skirt. It's flowy and breezy and elegant, and really one of those pieces that you're going to have for a long time. Love this ballet dress that they have. It comes in a variety of colors. This is not for, I mean, it is a little bit more figure conscious, you know, body conscious. So you're gonna have to keep that in mind. But I really, really like their knits. They have beautiful quality tees and tanks and, you know, knit dresses. Now, what would I skip at KOTN? I was talking about the baggy, and I meant baggy. Like, look at these shorts. You and your entire family, like, you can save money. You can all wear these shorts at the same time because they are that big. They're huge. They're huge. They had a lot of the oversized shorts silhouettes, oversized vests that are just really, really blocky and shapeless. And then dresses like this, which you're like it could be cute, but they stopped just short of making it cute, and it ends up being more like a house dress, but not a cute house dress. I don't know. I don't love this. So I would go for the knits at KOTN and skip the oversized pieces there. Okay, next Witchery. Witchery is an Australian brand, and it's one that got mentioned in my Facebook group poll. And they have, okay, so in the Southern Hemisphere, you guys are in fall, winter, right? So you are looking at completely different things. I will tell you, they had an amazing selection of coats and jackets. Loved this wool cashmere blend overcoat. Very, very elegant, very timeless. Just a beautiful, beautiful coat. Love this bomber jacket. I think that's a beautiful, like very wearable and versatile layering piece. I just love that. They also have some amazing sweaters. I had a really hard time narrowing down their sweaters. Just they had some fun trend sweaters with cutouts. They had classic sweaters like this striped version, and I just love them. They also had some great like basic essential pieces and dresses. Love this cotton twill dress. I thought that was a really cool like kind of transitional fall piece. So lots of great wardrobe building basic pieces at Witchery. Now, what I would avoid again is what I'm kind of saying to avoid at many of the stores, which is like the uber trendy pieces, especially at these prices. If you are really drawn to one of these trends, buy it at H&M or Target or somewhere where it's much less expensive, because it's only going to be in style for about 10 seconds, right? So includes these split hem pants. I've just never been a big fan of these. I don't know. I'm just not feeling these. And I felt like they were already gone. Maybe in Australia, these are trending right now. I don't feel like they're trending in the US. And I just feel like these are going to be like just a second of a trend, like if anything. Sheer tops, again, just no. And then shapeless layering pieces like really boxy vests. I like vests that are flattering. The point of a vest is not to look like a man in a vest and not to be swallowed up by a vest, but to have another cool option for a sleeveless top. And this one just doesn't do it. So definitely stick with the beautiful layering pieces and the knits at Witchery. Okay. Anthropologie. I was so excited when you guys put Anthropologie on the list. I picked the top 3 American retailers, so I'm going to go into them next. Anthropologie, one of my favorites. Anthropologie is always a go-to for a fun trench. If you're like the type of person who's like, you've either checked the basic trench box or you're not a basic trench person and you want something a little bit different, a little bit more that speaks to your personal style, a little bit more feminine, Anthropologie is your place. So these are from Avec les Filles, and they have like a rickrack trimmed, like a really pretty trimmed trench. They have one with like crochet trim on it. They have an eyelet trench. They have a trench for everybody under the planet. They have the most iconic and the most beautiful trenches at Anthropologie. So again, if you are looking for a fabulous layering piece that's a little bit different than what's out there, Anthropologie is the place to go. Trenches and all sorts of jackets, like just a great source for that. I also think Anthropologie is such a great place to get a pretty dress or a pretty jumpsuit that will take you through the spring summer season and kind of make you feel special. So I love this shirt dress in like this kind of eyelet cut work pattern. I think it's beautiful. I like this little flowy dress. And then they have a couple of amazing jumpsuits. So I'm going to pop up one here that I just really, really like. I think it's beautiful. I love that Anthropologie has petite plus tall, like they have in some of their pieces, they have a wide range of sizes. So definitely one to not sleep on, even if you feel like you are not an Anthropologie girl. Like it's a great place to find some basics or staples in your wardrobe. And it might be a store to check out if you haven't checked them out in a while. They also have these printed pants that I think are a cool version of printed pants. Printed pants are definitely having a moment, and there's some great ones, and then there are not so great ones. This is a great one. I really, really like this printed pant from Anthropologie. Now, what do you skip at Anthropologie? You skip the kind of crazy tops. They always have like these baby doll style tops or these overly voluminous tops with lots going on that are really kind of hard to be flattering. Like I don't know who's going to wear this over the age of 5. Like, I think my 18-year-old daughter might be too old for this top. I mean, it's cute, but it's completely shapeless. It's very, like, hard for this top to be flattering on anybody, and it's a very, very youthful style. Even this top, I really wanted to like this top, but it's got a weird uneven tunic kind of hem. I don't know, like some of their tops are just very oversized, and I would be careful. They do some great peasant blouses and peasant tops. Love those, wear those all day long. But these kind of crazy fluffy tops, those are a pass. Okay, Talbots. I was pleasantly surprised. Talbots had some really, really cool, and I've told you, a lot of these brands have been really leveling up in the last couple of years. They had some really, really cool pieces this season, and some that just, like Talbots has a signature style. Some of these pieces you would not know came from Talbots, so they're branching out a little. And I love this kind of open kind of crochet knit in this dress, which is so cool, such a cool, like if you've got like kind of more relaxed natural style, this looks like something that, I don't know, you could have bought it looks like Garnet Hill or maybe even Eileen Fisher. It's just a cool dress. And then they also have it in a top. I think this is a great, very, very modern look if that's your style. I love this dress with a little side tie detail. I think that's very, very flattering and very cute. I love these crocheted separates. This is like a shell and a skirt that have crochet detail on them. I think those are beautiful and modern and really cool, and a classic nod to the crochet trend that's happening right now. Love their color palette this season. Love this green top, and I also love the green jacket. And I love the embroidered top that's worn underneath it. I think those are both beautiful. They have some great jumpsuits. This is a fabulous jumpsuit. I love, love, love this jumpsuit. But I'm going to tell you what not to buy at Talbots, right? There's just quite a few things not to buy at Talbots. First of all, like, they're 3/4 sleeve striped tops with the weird stripes. I talk about these all the time. People are going to see you coming in. You're going to see other people coming and going in this top. Everybody has this Talbots top, and I just feel like there are just much more modern versions of tees than this top, and even of 3/4 length tops than this one. This is just not that modern. It's just not that cute. All of their novelty prints, like, just skip novelty prints from most places, unless they're known for really iconic prints. Anthropologie, that's a safe place for novelty prints. Talbots, not so much. So and I'm very patriotic, but I just don't love the stars and stripes sweater unless you're only planning on wearing it on the 4th of July. This patchwork weird, I know this is preppy, and maybe it's just not my aesthetic, but I just feel like there's a better version of this aesthetic out there than this skirt. Now I want to show you, if you do happen to have some of the pieces that are on my not so great list, what a big difference styling makes. Styling makes all the difference. And even on Talbot's own site, you see items styled well and then same items styled badly. And I'm going to show you 2 examples. This peasant top, which was an immediate no when I saw it. I was like, oh, that's not cute. That does not look good. And then I saw it styled this way, and I'm like, okay. And it's not just the fact that the model is beautiful and makes everything look good, because the other model is also beautiful. It's the way it's styled. It's tucked in, and you can see the entire outfit, and you're not just focused on that top. So adding a modern accessory like that straw bag, tucking the top in, and then the rest of the styling being modern, elevates that top and makes a top that was on my no list a maybe list. Like, if you like this, just buy it and style it well. Or if you already have something like this, style it well. You can update dated pieces in your wardrobe by the way that you style them. And they did that really well here, and I think it's a great illustration. Another thing, their tees that I sometimes caution against. I like the elbow length tees, but sometimes the way that they style them just looks very, very like dowdy. And so this is an example of that tee just styled in a very not that cute way, right? Not that cute. And then in this other picture, the tee is tucked in, and the entire look really updates the tee. So if you've got these pieces in your wardrobe, be mindful of the way that you style them, because you don't have to throw them out, but you can easily update them the way that they have here by what you pair them with and how you put them together. Okay, next and last, I want to talk about Loft. Loft does so many things well, and then they also have some missteps this season, like most stores. So let's get into it. I really love this kind of red eyelet 2-piece short set. They've got a lot of great linen pieces and like coordinated pieces and sets at Loft this season. Absolutely something to check out. Love their striped, they've got this striped cardigan and a tank to go with it. I love that. Love the shorts that it's paired with. I love how that whole look is styled. Love this dress, this black dress. I think that is a beautiful, flattering dress. This crochet trimmed cardigan or jacket, love it, love it, love it. And then again, like I said, those linen separates, they have beautiful linen separates, lots and lots of great linen at Loft. So some really, really beautiful options. And they really went all in on the red, which I loved. And they have red patterned pieces and they have red pants. And so love their color palette this season. And there's really a lot to choose from at Loft this season. Now, what would I skip at Loft? I would skip the novelty prints. I don't know why they're doing novelty prints. I kind of feel like Loft is Talbots Jr. I don't know if that's true or not, but like I think they feel like, okay, when you're in your 30s and 40s, you shop at Loft, and maybe when you're in your 50s and 60s, you shop at Talbots. Tell me what you think about my theory in the comments below. Is that really what's happening? Because I feel like Loft has always been a very reliable like brand for women in their 30s and 40s, and I think we absolutely can and should be shopping at it, at Loft, as we get older. But I feel like some of the pieces are sort of reminiscent of Talbots to me. And so these novelty, like this novelty tee, this novelty sweater, like those they don't look modern. They don't look modern. And the only person who could get away with these would be like a 25 or 30-year-old woman. And I don't think that they would reach for them. So I would stay away from these. I would also stay away from like their version of the nothing print. A nothing print is not a print that's classic, and it's not a print that's statement, just somewhere in the middle. And it just kind of doesn't really contribute much to an item. This is a nothing print. I don't love this blouse. I think we could do a lot better. Okay, also, do not love these pull-on jeans. Just check with me before buying any pull-on jeans. I would say hard pass on pull-on jeans in general, just a hard pass on pull-on jeans, like 99.9% of the time, maybe a couple of Free People ones. Most of the time, they are gonna look like, those to me look like pajama jeans. Do you remember pajama jeans like 10 years ago or whatever? They were trying to make that a thing, and they're basically very lightweight tencel. I don't have a problem with tencel, but I had a problem with these. They are shapeless and super, super unflattering. And then they had like the faux denim, like pattern printed on them. They were just not cute. So these to me just really bring to mind the pajama jean thing, and I think they're an absolute hard pass. If you want a breezy tencel pant, then get a breezy tencel pant. Don't get one that's masquerading as jeans. They're either jeans or they're not jeans. There's just that gray area in the middle really, really gets me. Okay, in case you can't tell that I feel so passionate about all these things. So I hope that you enjoyed this, what to buy and what to skip from some of your favorite stores. Let me know what your stores are in the comments so I can cover them in a future video. And I have a lot more picks and misses from these stores in the catalog. I always have a catalog linked in the description box, so definitely check that out. Let me know what your favorite items and what your favorite stores are in the comments. Always love hearing from you guys and talking to you, and I will see you soon. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it and subscribe so we can keep hanging out. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.